They shout like kings, but wear no crown, rule no thing, just noise and rain. He tweets decrees, then blocks your cries, calls a rule while feeding lies, wears a robe stitched in influence, but can't afford your common sense. They roar like rulers, fake their might, but fumble truths in morning light. Sold their spine for viral waves, now act like gods but live like slaves. Kings without crowns, fools on thrones, speaking truth with broken phones. Power's fake when built on screens, and courage fades behind the memes. They kneel to views, rise with trends, trade their soul for brand new friends. Promise justice, post a clip, then run when real truth starts to drip. Drownless kings with empty gaze, lit by fame, lost in praise. Kings without crowns, loud and thin, empty boasts with plastic grin. They built their thrones on shifting sand, and still pretend they run this land. We see the masks, we know the game, and we remember every name. Kings without crowns, fools on thrones, speaking truth with broken phones. Power's fake when built on screens, and courage fades behind the memes. They own the sky, they skip the line, but can't recall the taste of brine. He's got a jet, she's got 5, but they don't know how poor folks strive. Never touched a sink, never scrubbed a plate, but signs a bill to seal your fate. Laughing loud at dinner shows, while your water bill just grows. Luxury meals and flying halls, and you're still fixing leaking walls. Billionaires don't do dishes, they just serve you empty wishes. Living large while we clean floors, they cash in while we lock doors. Wipe their sins with silk and gold, and call us lazy when we fold. They get bail, we get fined, and still they preach don't fall behind. They write laws at cocktail bars, while you wash forks and count the scars. So dream big, but don't forget your apron.
Oh look, a Another meeting, another war plan. They toast champagne while we fry in the pan. Budget up, but bread's still down. Guess bullets are cheaper than feeding the town. They got tanks with teeth and jets with names, but your baby got no milk, ain't that a shame? We march for rights, they dance in halls with suits so sharp they cut through calls. Groovy smiles in the office chair, cut lunch funds, yeah, seems fair. The rich get jets, the kids get crumbs, and still they say just vote, it comes. Send the aid to bombs, not rice. Sell the dream but raise the price. Peace talks in 1,000 suits while mama's boiling baby boots. Feed the war, starve the poor. Write the script, then shut the door. March the flags, ignore the cries. Groove to the sound of hungry lies. Feed the war, starve the poor. But hey, check out that fighter roar. Glory sells, truce a bore, and peace just merch from the dollar store. They got missiles marked democracy, but can't fix pipes in the inner city. National pride, they yell so strong, while Granny skips meds to last that long. Gold-plated pens sign aid to Mars, but Johnny still sleeps in beat-up cars. They televise wars with funky beats, while silence eats the local streets. Yeah, they remix freedom like a TikTok trend, but when hunger hits, who's your friend? Maybe not the suit with the glowing screen, selling justice wrapped in a war machine. Feed the war, starve the poor. They shake hands, then start the war. Drop some bombs, then post some love, all while heaven stares from above. Feed the war, starve the poor. Build new tanks, ignore the floor. Raise the flag, then shut the light. Another day, another stage fight. They write the budget with jazz in the bag, while the fridge stays empty and we fade to black. Fade away you from where I can find, oh, not that same way you. This yard and ignore the folks with them pots. He folds his hands on silk and gold, says grace aloud, but the heart's ice cold. Built his chapel with tax cut bricks and healed the poor with politics.
The rich pray loud and the poor stay quiet. Holy words behind a die. They sing so sweet but eat so well, while others starve in silent hell. He buys redemption on black cards, preaches faith but closes yards, builds a cross with marble pride, and slams the doors on those outside. He buys a halo but sells his hand and swears it's love while grabbing land. The rich pray louder, oh they shine, but heaven hears the hunger line. They bless the deal, they toast the lie, and bury truth beneath the sky.
So say your prayers, but count your change. If it ain't viral, it ain't real. Justice, now with a data deal. Courtroom like less you post, rights go missing coast to coast. You need a stream to raise your cry, cause justice sleeps when ratings die. When justice needs Wi-Fi to work, you better dance or play the clerk. Truth's on hold, rights on delay, till someone shares it the right way. When justice needs Wi-Fi to work, you better dance or play the clerk. Truth's on hold, rights rights on delay till someone shares it the right way. Law books sit while reels run fast. If you ain't viral, your pain won't last. They sell reform with slick campaigns, but mute your voice if it brings no gains. Liberty logged out, signal we, trials caught in a tweet. So we beg the cloud for what we had and dance for views when things go bad. So we beg the cloud for what we had and dance for views when things go bad. When justice needs Wi-Fi to work, you better dance or play the clerk. Truth's on hold, rights on delay till someone shares it the right way. When justice needs Wi-Fi to work, you better dance or play the clerk. Truth's on hold, rights on delay till someone shares it the right way.
Yeah! Yo. He walks in the room like he owns your fate, with a smile so wide but the soul out the gate.
All due straight for.
Gold pen in hand, but moral sold. Suit so fresh, but the heart ice cold. He'll pray in public, deal in sin, then flip your vote with a greedy grin. Talks about change on every screen, but he's sipping truth through a money machine. The tie's tight, the deal's done, and you just paid for third son.
Sold out soul in a suit and tie. Can't hear truth over prophets cry. He'll sell your hope with a wink and nod, then worship cash like it's his God.
Yeah, he loves the poor when cameras flash, then runs the bill that drains your cash. God bless the land, he proudly speaks, then cuts the schools and blames the weak.
He donates tears, not time. Charity with a credit line. And when it burns, he'll blame the breeze. Another saint with dirty sleeves. Sold out soul in a suit and tie. Can't hear truth over prophets cry. He'll sell your hope with a wink and nod, then worship cash like it's his God.
He can't give us the give, but the lettuce drink. Pack out a more fuel, my latest on my sinks. Gotta wake you my powder out, I can't never win. I never been a band and an in the drain. Night cold your soul that don't feel the distance. Wigs they talk today, wait to listen. Fakes no go, the thought works are listening. And every watch you got we do hate drip. Better wanna go, trying to get that in a lusted gun at me comes to say. And if you're gonna need see enemy it's too late. Cause your heart is no, and that's all to say.
Sold out soul in a suit and tie. Can't hear truth over prophets cry. He'll sell your hope with a wink and nod, then worship cash like it's his God.
They say we care, then crash your home with hashtags typed from marble dome. Upload piece with a rainbow frame while cities burn in someone's name. They stream the war like it's a show with filters on where truth won't go. Upload peace, download chaos, post your truth but don't betray us. Click for change, swipe for lies, they mask the world with alibis. They send
Send emojis when bombs fall and tag your grief on every wall. Digital gods in suits and screens, selling love behind machine scenes. Upload peace, download chaos, post your truth but don't betray us. Click for change, swipe for lies, they mask the world with alibis.
They so dressed to be unbeat, no way I need bitter anyone to deal with. He said when out of a tito curvy when your mother emo Mabel's deep in the tree. So for my mother, mother level in knee. Peace looks pretty in 1080p, but the streets still scream, can't set them free. So we scroll in silence, hearts on freeze. A wired world brought to its knees.
Upload peace with the rainbow frame while cities burn in someone's name. They stream the war like it's a show with filters on where truth won't go. Upload peace, download chaos, post your truth but don't betray us. Click for change, swipe for lies, they mask the world with alibis.
So
Upload peace with a rainbow frame while cities burn in someone's name. They stream the war like it's a show with filters on where truth won't go.